SOLIDJEFFRO W, and today's exciting video is a how-to tutorial, and today's video is going to be on the green Power Ranger costume. You can use it with any other customization, original character creation, or I like to call the OCC or the SCC. The SCC is basically the Soul Calibur character customization. I always use the character customization because of the fact that you can go to the original and use whatever you like. Use what your heart desires. Make your own very own Tommy. I mean, listen, there's really not too much to go by with making the face and making the hair and the body texture. Nobody really cares about that. The only thing we all care about is how to create a costume. That's it. So today's video is going to be a quick, simple video on how to create the Green Ranger costume. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the SCC Soul Calibur character customization. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose my character. I normally go and choose Maxi for this because I do have a Maxi. I'm basically going to show you exactly what he looks like on that end as well, so you guys can take a good look at what my creation looks like for the Green Ranger. So basically I used this method right over here, so it kind of looks pretty dope. A lot doper than my original Green Ranger creations and shit. So I think you guys would appreciate this a lot more better. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the actual customization character. And yeah, let's do it. So we're going to go ahead and go in creation mode. Alright. And then we're going to go ahead and select a blank space. I'm sorry, oh crap. I always do this crap. I got those inappropriate friggin' pictures up there. I always do that shit. Like, I gotta like, because those are like my go-to laugh ones and shit. Alright, so let's go select a odd one. Let's go select this. Now, I'm getting a feeling that I should do it on either Nightmare this time, or I should do it on a different character maybe. I don't know. I'm feeling an urge to put it on somebody that deserves the quality of a Green Ranger look. You know, I'm pretty sure that I should put it on either my Maxi or Mitsurugi. So I think we're gonna go ahead and put it on Mitsurugi, because since he's got the long hair, kind of like a Tommy look. I normally go with Maxi because I have it set to Maxi with mine, and it only matches when he does his nunchuck roll and it looks green, and then of course a dragon pops out, like a fire dragon comes out. So it kind of makes sense to make it with Maxi, but use it to your own fighting style advantage. If you want to use it on the Yoshimitsu style, use it on Yoshimitsu style. And you want to use it on a Voldo or girl character, whatever you like. Whatever your heart's content to use it on a certain character, use it for that particular character. So we're going to go ahead and use a Mitsurugi style and Mitsurugi himself for this particular customization. So what I'm going to do is take all the equipment off of Mr. Mitsubishi over here. I call him Mitsubishi. I don't know why. His name is just fucking funny as shit. So obviously he has the long hair. Tommy has long hair just like that. So we're gonna go ahead and use this as a cool advantage point to it. Instead of black hair, we're gonna paint his hair a little bit of brown, a little bit, because you know you got that light brown color for Tommy. So then we're gonna keep him just like that. Eye color you really can't touch because, you know, for some stupid reason we can never touch the eye color on all the original cast of the characters. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do, just like what we did with the Red Ranger, we're gonna do the exact same concept, but it's gonna be more complex with the artwork and everything else that goes with it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and select the little blind helmet. Then we're going to go ahead and select the mask, which is the spy mask. Then the next thing we're going to go to is we're going to select the rubber suit. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Alright. Then we're going to go ahead and basically select, let me see here if I have, it's not in this one, I'm sorry. It's gonna go on me in this one. Yeah, so we're gonna select the White Knight breastplate. Next, we're gonna select a belt, the leather belt. Next, we're gonna select the wide opening gloves. And then the next thing we're going to do is the boots, which is the engineer's long boots. Alright. So that should look like that. Now for the shoulder pads, I mean, you can use almost any shoulder pads that your heart's content to it. I normally would use, especially just to match this, probably the White Knight shoulder. If you want to use that, that's up to you. If you want to use this one, if it looks cooler to you to use this one, I would say go with this one. But, you know, whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to keep it clean and simple. So it's like, okay, I'm going to go with this one. Okay? Because this one looks more cleaner looking. Then you can actually, for the top of the shoulder, you can actually paint it green. And then the top can just be that gold color that he usually has on his, you know, self. So we're gonna go ahead and utilize that inside the whole costume. Now the face, on the other hand, let me just go ahead and just take off this mask real quick. All right, and then the spy mask, because I want to make sure you guys know what you're looking to do when you're doing the neck with the paint. Now, a cool thing with the paint on this is that you can actually paint their faces, which is pretty cool to do. Alright, so we're going to start all the way over there. Select this paint right over here, which is modified number 5. Set in rotation. We are going to circle it around the back of his head, blow it up to Kingdom Come, and then we're going to bring it down all the way down to about here. Let's see here. Let's take a look at it real quick. We want to cover up the ear part just a tiny little bit. All right. Just like that. And now paint it fully white. So it has that loosened neck feel to it, because you know they all got white necks, you know what I mean, because that's what they use to cover up when they put their masks on. All right, so now you know what that looks like for that part. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and put the mask back on. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and select this, then we're gonna go back and select the spy mask. All right. And that should kind of look pretty cool like that. Alright. Next thing we want to do is go back to the color. Okay. Gavin, how you doing? I see you on my stream. Thank you for joining the stream. Alright. if you ever be so kind to leave a like for this video, that'd be much appreciated. Helps out the channel a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the mask. We're gonna go into change pattern, and the pattern we're gonna use is basically this right here, the basic 14. Then we're gonna do is go into like a deep green on the first layer. All right, just like so. So basically that's a 116.9. All right, you guys can go ahead and pause the video whenever you feel like it, when you want to stop, and then continue on as I'm continuing with the video. Okay. All right, the next one we're gonna do is kind of like a lighter green than that. Okay, then we're gonna go deep with the 9, so 6. I would say I would go with this, maybe this color. We might darken the color just in case, because of the fact that, you know, you never know the layers, because the layers usually just like to mess with you. So yeah, all right, there we go. That's more like it. Now we're just gonna shrink this all the way down to a minimum size, so it looks like that. Kind of like a Gucci mask, you know what I mean? I'm trying to do something different here for all the masks. Instead of just giving that pale green look to it, what you normally see in all, like in the Power Ranger movies and all that stuff like that, we want to make them look fancy. So we're gonna make them look really, really cool. All right, this is obviously going to be super green. So this one you can actually just paint super green. All right, whatever green you like. Usually just match it with the whole mask color, right? Next thing is this, change the same thing. We're gonna go into the same quality of basic 14. Do the same thing that you did with the mask. And shrink that all the way down. It should look like that. Now for this, what I like to do is put in number 3. I go into animal skin 8, and just literally, like, you know, give it that old-fashioned gold color. All right. Same thing here. What I like to do is either I paint it black, but I just give it the gold color. Just give it a nice gold color. That's all. Match it with that so it looks really nice and neat. All right. Back part piece, usually I paint it black so it's like a shadow in the background. All right. Now the next thing we're going to do is the belt. Go to change pattern. We're going to go into basic number 4. We're going to head and use the angle just to get it just right. Blow it up. Let's get it just right for that. All right, just like that. Paint this green. All right. And the white, we're gonna keep the white because that's what we need. This stays in that kind of like goldish color. All right, so that should just look just like that. All right, now for the gloves. This part, of course, we're gonna do absolutely white. This one, change pattern. You're gonna go into basic number 10 for the wrists. So it should look like this. Now you're just gonna simply just blow this thing all the way up, just like we did with the Red Ranger. This first piece right here, paint it green. Try to get it close to the actual color. Then paint this white and this white right here, just like that. And then over here, I like to throw a little speck of gold in there because of the fact that, you know, it just looks tight like that. Looks different. You know, it looks a little flashy looking. All right, and it actually looks good on screen while you're fighting too. All right, so after that's done, go to the next part right over here. So basically, we're gonna go to change part. Use the same technique for number 3. Go to animal 8. All right, make that gold color shine just like the chest piece. Now we're going to do is blow that piece up all the way up. Okay. Next one, we're going to do the same thing with the same color. All right. And blow that all the way up. Alright, so it looks like that. Next part is the shoulders. Just paint it green. Just like that. Next part is the boots. Paint white. Bottom. Paint black or green, whatever you prefer. You know. Alright. Now you should have a fully functional Green Ranger right here. Now the only thing is left is the paint, guys. That's all you got to do. So now, when you start with the paint, I always like to start with the face, like the mask first towards the lips. So what I do is I go all the way to the right, select this one right here. I go to say, I don't know, like this one right over here. I always like to use modify number 5 because that's like my favorite tool. So I use the projection mode on this one. I flip it upside down just because I want to give it that good feel. And then I come down with it. And you want to get, you see how it aligns with the mask underneath it? So that's pretty cool. So you want to get the top layer too. So if you want to shrink it down just a little bit shorter than normal size, and then bring it slightly down, you want to get that ridge on the top edge right here and the bottom as well, because that's what you see in the mask. So shrink it down, bring it like that, and you should be able to have a nice mask mouthpiece. Painted that old-fashioned gray color. Alright, should look like that. Now you can put the lips on it if you like. If you choose not to put the lips on it, you don't have to put the lips on it. You know, it's not like you have to, but it does have a pair of lips in it, and you know, just makes the mask all that much cooler. Alright. Obviously you want to shrink down the lips a little bit. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, up, and then just shrink it more. Then put it up more, right there. Now, this would have been funny if you had made a girl version. I want to see someone make a girl version and just leave the red lips on it, because it just looks cooler that way. All right. Then what you do is put it in 1704 to get that loosens color. All right. Next thing you want to do is the top layer of the actual mask. This is where the fun part begins. All right. So I like to use modify number 6. All right. I used to use 2 of these to make the mask, but now I discovered that only using 1 of these is even better. Okay. And I'm going to show you why in a second. Now, I usually put it like, say, with like like this region of the mask, and I'll like blow it up. But I don't like using that texture the way it's like spiking. So what I do is I actually use the rotation to give it that good wide open feel to it. And of course you just paint that white. You bring it down a notch, a couple notches down, right? Where you feel like it's gonna make a big difference, right? Then you're gonna blow it up, right? Blow it up to a point of, up to like you say where the ear is, I wanna say. Then you're gonna come up with it, all right? Or you get up to here, all right? Just like that, all right? Now what we do, we go for a prop. Now the props are basically down here, these three right here. So I would go into a prop, pull out one prop, and use the headband, which you get from a DLC once you purchase the Season Pass 2 and get Hamaru DLC, which comes with an additional, you know, things like the headband and this cloth traditional thing for the hair. You also get the fish, you get the boot, you get an extra pair of duffel bags. I think you get the fox mask that's movable, and you also get these two birds. Alright, so basically you get this. Alright, and now what we do here, we just simply use the vertical and just put it down, right? I usually put it about here and then just put it up and I mess around with it. All right, so let's go just mess around with this just to cover this middle piece right here. All right, because that's basically what you want to do. All right, just try to get as close as you can. You have to go crazy though. All right, then you can push it up a little bit, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the width. All right, so it kind of looks like that. And then you can go back a little bit, and then what you do is you can hit the length, which will stretch it out just a tiny bit. Which you don't want to stretch out too much, because then it'll look like that. You want to just get it just right. All right. And then what you're going to do is the thickness. Because, you know, the Green Ranger has like a thickness to him. All right. I would have been like, yeah, that's what she said. All right. There we go. I'm down with it. That should be good enough. What we're going to do here is color that whole thing black. Crap. Hold on. Now we're going to color it black. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, so it's right here. Black and black. Alright, so it should look like that. Alright. Now what you do is go back to the mask for the color. Come over here. And now what you're going to do is you're going to select the star, modified number 12. Alright. Now we're going to use projection, because projection, what it does, it covers the layers from the half side of the mask, and it gives it that really clean look to it. And we're going to also scroll all the way down until we get to flip vertically. Press that on. Use vertical move upwards. Blow it up. Keep blowing it up. Blow it up some more. Some more. And then just come down with it real slowly so you get like this nice layer to it. You can come down more. Just what you got to do is make sure you shrink, when you're shrinking it, make sure it's leveled with the actual, you know, head. And then this middle piece right here, this is where you put the diamond, which I'm going to show you in a second. Now what you do is you paint that green. Right? Get it to the color that you want. Alright. Just like that. So now it looks like a dinosaur, you know, snout looking face to it. Alright. Now what you're going to do is get the diamond, which he normally has anyways. Now I gotta see it. I'm not 100% sure. I want to see if we can add another diamond to it. Can I add a? Yes, we can. So what we're gonna do is, all right. So what we're gonna do is paint this one yellow. All right. Shrink it all the way down. Pop it out a little bit. And that's actually gonna fit right over here. All right, just like that. Now choose the same thing. Make sure that stays red, obviously. And then you shrink that one all the way down, and then you bring that one all the way back up. Put it with that, and it should look just like that. All right. And then when you do the actual second props, your second props can actually go over here on the top of the headpiece. Now the top of the headpiece is usually the most, out of all the Rangers helmets that I've worked on, you gotta like utilize it in a very specific way. So I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. So right now we got to select this, scroll all the way down until you find the 2 layer pots that are missing. Go to the second part, go into here, then you're going to go into rotate vertically, scroll right back up to the helmet, and get a good representation of the mask, of the level of the actual mask. Alright, now what I like to do is I push it out a little bit and then I go in with it. Alright, now this part is like the most trickiest, but I usually do it like this. Should look like that. Now choose the same thing again, and now what you do for this one also gets tricky too. Now you gotta use the horizontal like this, then you gotta use rotate like this. All right, you gotta find the same groove edges. Then you gotta go like this. And you go like that. And you go like this. And then you go like that. Alright? And then you gotta go back this way, which is ridiculously stupid, but I do it anyways. It's just a part of what I usually do anyways. And then you spread it out to its location, and then you come down with it till it gets like that unibrow look for the dinosaur, you know what I'm saying? And then you just put it in more and put it down more. And then you gotta like probably mess around with the thickness of it. Shit. This should be good enough. Just like that. And then what you do is simply second one, which was the first one we did, paint that black. Of course, you get that eye color black on the inside. And then of course this part right here where you paint is green, which gives you that look like that. And there you guys have it. You got a fully functional Green Ranger. On any character you choose, or any character you pick, or whatever the way you want to customize them from the inside out. And that's basically it. Now, normally, what I like to do with the inner layer of the belt color, sometimes I'll find out like, okay, maybe that yellow on the diamond on the top of his head, maybe I don't need that. Because sometimes you can only waste like 4 colors of the map, right, in your arsenal. So let's see. Let me see if I can use one more color. Yes, I can. All right, cool. So we're going to use the box, which is the modified number 4. And we're going to put that on the belt and just leave it in projection size. Let's see where that comes from. Okay, so I have to go up. There it is. Alright, so shrink it down, down, and make that yellow. There we go. Alright, here we go, guys. Boom, look at that. See, I just discovered another color. So there we go. Now that's what you call a Green Ranger, baby. Alright, let's take this baby out for a test drive. Alright, so what we're going to do is select a different weapon for him. Yes, okay, so obviously he needs a thicker weapon. We're going to go with the Damocles blade. Let's do that. And then we're going to go ahead with, let's see. I'm kind of feeling the happy musical note pack. That looks freaking stupid, but I don't care. We're just going to use that for now. Select normal. Put the color on the sword. Obviously, it's a dragon saber, so we're going to use that. This is going to be green, obviously. Green holster for your sword. Green wrist. And then this part's going to be red because I've seen his old saber, where it's just like when he was the evil ranger and shit. He had like the redness inside of it too as well, so that's pretty cool. Swing this for a green color for a swing green. And that's basically it. We'll take a nice little photo for this one. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's take this baby out for a test drive. Let's go ahead and shock the new beginners with a Green Ranger costume on Mitsurugi. There's too many people in this room. I need to get somebody. Let's go with this one. Let's try this one. Let's try this room. Ah, boy. Yeah, they just started their match. It's Louis, baby. Alright, let's try him. Hopefully they're halfway through their match. So I'm gonna test out the fighter. We're at a 1v1. Alright, so it looks like Louis baby is about to win. Silver Eye, how you doing there, buddy? Just saw you in the chat. Welcome to the party chat. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put in let's see. Alright. Let's see if I can get this
Welcome to the stage of history
work.
retold.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and select our Green Ranger.
Soul of Mitsurugi. Ready for this?
And then I'm going to give you guys some background music for this one. So I hope you enjoy it. It's probably going to be copyrighted music by the time I post it up online. So who gives a flying F, you know what I mean? Let's go. Let's do it. Gotta set the mood straight. Oh, here we go with the cheap shit. What? Sorry guys, I'm losing here. I don't know why am I freaking losing, so I guess this kid just loves to spam.
Thank you.
Oh well. I totally failed. I don't care. Doesn't matter. As long as I created the character for you guys, I don't really give crap about that. And I'm not good with Mr. Rugi anyways, because I suck with him. You hardly see me use him anyway, so. Wow, dude. Look at that cheap shit. Wow, what a pussy. Anyways.
The battle is over. Show respect.
At a big loss out of a big failure.
I can still fight.
It's all good in the hood. Well, a big loss comes with a big victory with a nice creation. So anyways, guys, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's beautiful out as hell. Also, don't forget to subscribe to your boy SOLIDJEFFRO. Hit that like button if you feel like you liked it. If you hit the dislike button, of course, you guys, you know what to do. If you also want to hit that bell notification icon so you never miss another video like this one, I will see you guys in the next video for another Power Ranger recreation tutorial. This is your boy SOLIDJEFFRO. I am out. Peace.